Guys, it's Norby's. I am in an undisclosed location right now. I just finished doing the Cinco de Mayo show with Tony A and Marvelous, and I had to get on here right now on this and do it live because I really didn't want to record it because I got sent a video by Ese Grinch on IG. Give him a follow. And also, I got tagged by page Hood News, Hoodworthy News. My bad if I butchered it, but I thought it was very interesting, and I wanted to make sure that I put this out tonight after, because when I said I thought it was very shocking. I thought it was very interesting. I thought it might have been fake. So, as all of you guys know, American Cholo became a sellout. He sold out to Adam16 or Adam22. Some people might know him by that. He did sell out. He sold out his whatever what's the word? Whatever credibility Gil had in this whole thing, whatever credibility he pretty much threw all that down the fucking crapper when he had Adam16 on his show. And now the video that I got, hey, what's up, Mela Pelas One? Let's get it. Yes, sir. And what I saw is that I saw Adam16 talk with Wack100. And I saw him talk with him, and he talked to him about American Chola. And he told Wack that I talked to American Cholo, and he told me that when it came to you, he did not want to run the fade with you. If anything, he thought that things between him and Wack was just too big to just run a fade. I guess he just wanted to talk with Wack100. I thought that was funny. And this is why I'm glad so many people put that motherfucker on blast by saying, where was that energy for Wack100? I think at this point, we realize that he never had that energy for Wack100. He was a fucking bullshitter. He was a liar, gaslighter. He gaslit himself. Because what I thought was hilarious, but at the same time very true, is that Wack100 said, American Cholo is a bitch. He's a straight up bitch. That's all American Cholo is a bitch. And you know what? I want to say that I agree with Wack100, because here we had him last week talking all this fucking whoopty-whoop that he was trying to catch a fade and yada yada yada, but he needed a homeboy to fucking handle a daughter and a man. Whatever. But here you have Wack100 saying, you know what? Gil is a fucking bitch. I'm not scared of him. I never was. I literally went up to this guy's house, this guy's home. He's supposed to be the protector of his family. And here I am by myself knocking on this motherfucker's door. And this guy was a no-show. Even afterward, he even said, this motherfucker knew where my studio was. He knows where I'm at. And he never showed up. He never showed up. He said he did, but he never showed up. I like to give credit to Wack100 for putting that out there. Gil never fucking went to go meet up with Gil or find him. All that shit that him and Boo Boo were saying, we fucking went through and tried to find Wack100. We couldn't find him. Bullshit. Wack100 literally said these motherfuckers never came through. I'm still literally a few blocks away from Gil's home. That motherfucker never came through. So shout out to Wack100 for, being honest, putting this motherfucker in blast, because he said he was about it. It's funny how Gil has that fucking type of energy for raza, but when it comes to the brothers, I can't do that. I don't want to cause that kind of problems with the brothers. Come on, bro. Come on, Gil. Really? You had all that fucking energy for Marvelous, but here you are saying that here is Adam talking for you, saying that, you know what? I asked him, well, what do you think about Wack 100? You're gonna run the fade with them? No, I'm not gonna run the fade with them. You know, we should be working together. And and that's the funny part. Gil will want to fight with his own raza. But when it comes to the white boy and the brother, oh, I'm all about it, guys. Let's work together. Let's grow together. Let's create something together and grow. And I have to say, yeah, Wack is right. Gil is a bitch. But not only is he a bitch, because I just came to realize not only is he a bitch, but he is a cuck. Gil American Cholo is a cuck. He is the new YouTube cuck. Because this guy will fucking let this white boy fucking talk for him. And then let this brother right here call him a bitch in front of thousands of people. And you know what's funny about that? You know what's more funny about that is that American Cholo is going to show up to No Jumper. And he is going to shake Wack 100's hand. He is going to shake Adam16's hand. And he's going to say, let's make something happen. On top of that, Blue Dildo is up next. He is up next to show up to No Jumper. He's up next. Blue Dildo is up next. Adam16 already said it. Blue Dildo is coming through. And this is one of the reasons why I truly do believe Blue Dildo is not a Mexican. He has no Mexican pride. I really do believe he's somewhere but not Mexican, because how do you show up to a white boy's fucking show that only uses you? And you're willing to go there to be used. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Gil's a fucking cuck, and Blue Dildo is the next cuck. These guys do not represent us. These guys represent cucks. That is what they represent. They are cucks through and through. They don't represent us. They represent themselves. And when Adam16 tells them to jump, these motherfuckers will jump. And I hope to God their numbers start falling and their followers start seeing that these guys are literally getting used by one güero. This güero is on fucking cloud 9. This güero just literally is thinking, I have the fucking browns and the blacks working for me. These motherfuckers all work for me. They're gonna act like fucking monkeys for me. The blacks are gonna be monkeys for me. The browns are gonna be monkeys for me. I think it's crazy how these fools they're monkeys. The blacks on No Jumper are monkeys. The browns on No Jumpers are monkeys, because they're gonna jump every time Adam16 says jump. Jump. Fucking was to get to Adam16. I already knew American Chola's goal was to get to Adam16. I already knew. Why? Because they know if they could get with the white guy, they could make it big. They could go nationwide if they fuck with the white guy. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, if you want to make it big nationwide, you gotta fuck with the white guy. And currently, Adam16 is the biggest white guy as far as podcasting on the west side. Otherwise, that fool Joe Budden wouldn't have Adam16 in there. Those other guys wouldn't have Adam16 because he's making enough noise, because Adam16 realizes, hey, I'm not in any of these people's fucking gangs. I could invite anybody, and I could invite rivals, and it's not going to affect me because I'm not a part of that shit. I'm just a white guy using these monkeys. Because that's really what Adam16 is showing us. Adam16 is showing us that he can control monkeys. The blacks and no jumper are monkeys. The browns and no jumper are monkeys. And that's what they're showing us. That these monkeys are going to jump and they're going to fucking slam those fucking things together for their master. But you know the funny part about all this is that they're going to say, you don't understand. You don't understand. This is business. We stand on business. And you're just a hater. You're just a hater because you're too stupid to understand that we're trying to make money here. And the moral of this story is that not all money is good money. And we could see that American Chola sold out. He doesn't give a fuck about us. He never did. That whole Cali Mac is a fucking joke. Now he's going to be like, no jumper all the way. It's the way to go because they're going to give us a platform. They're going to say they're giving us a platform. How can you hate on that? How can you hate on this widow that's giving us a platform? That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. You're stupid. You have no business intellect. You're gonna fucking not run with no jumper and Adam16. They're gonna make us nationwide. They're gonna give us a platform so we can grow. No, they're gonna give you a fucking platform so you can look like a fucking idiot. But you know what? They were already looking like idiots. American Cholo already looked like an idiot, kid. So I can expose them so that I could eventually land on no jumper. Gil is exactly the same way. This guy, Gil lets Wack100 call him a bitch several times. And he's still going to shake his hand. He is still going to shake Wack100's hand. Even though he called him a bitch. That goes to show you what kind of man Gil is. And it's crazy. How does Boo Boo still follow this man? How does Boo Boo sit right next to him kissing this widow's ass? Like, Boo Boo, what are you thinking, bro? You have a fucking son. And he's going to see you, Boo Boo. He's going to see you support this man that supports a white man. That rather make money for him and not for you. It's fucking stupid. Boo Boo, please help yourself. Drop American Cholo. Either do your own shit or just fucking not be a part of his fucking show. Because it is pathetic. It is pathetic that you will support a man that is a cuck to a white man. Not only that, but he lets himself get called bitch multiple times. Multiple times. This man, Wack100, showed up to this fool's house by himself. Even though some people out there want to say, well, he might have had other people out there. No, motherfucker. He only had one motherfucker himself there. Even though Boo Boo might say, well, I took my homies to go look for him at the studio. When? Wack100 literally said, none of these motherfuckers pulled up to me. And I live 2 blocks away from this motherfucker. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't live. My studio is 2 blocks away from this motherfucker. And now one of these motherfuckers showed up. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. Gil's a fucking cuck. Because he lets Adam16 go to his studio, literally stretch his arms out, get comfortable, like he owns that place. But you know what? He probably does own that place at this point. He probably owns it at this point because Gil is a cuck. He let Adam16 go in there, treat his studio like it was his, command the interview like he fucking runs it. And Gil could only sit back and be a cuck. The next day, Adam16 asked Wack100, What do you think of American Cholo? Wack100 says he's a bitch. He's a bitch. He said that multiple times. And you know what's funny? Gil is gonna show up to no jumper like nothing. He's gonna show up like a fucking schoolgirl. I made it. I made it. But this is why I had to do this tonight, because that video got sent to me of Wack100 calling America Cholo a bitch, which he is. He really is a bitch. But I want to add to that and say that not only is he a bitch, but he is a cuck also. He is a YouTube cuck. We got that some no-face guy with uncensored culture, which I actually go in his thing and actually laugh, because this guy doesn't even show his face, but he attempts to make us look bad, but at the end of the day, it's just hilarious for me. And then you got the kid that still follows these motherfuckers. You got this kid that could eventually do something out here on YouTube. And I think it's sad, because that kid could eventually do something good for, for the culture, for himself. But instead, he wants to be a fucking chismosa also. It's crazy. It's crazy, people. It's crazy that these people are fucking cucks, are bitches, and their whole entire goal is to be in no jumper. Like, really? You really want to be with that guy? And that's crazy, because this guy already has a jacket on him. Adam16, that is. And all these people don't give a fuck. Everybody you see on there don't care. They give him the pass. Why? Because he's paying them. He is paying everybody. He knows the system. He already said, I knew that the labels pay podcasters. I'm sorry. Let me retract. I know labels pay to get the numbers of these podcasts boosted up. Adam16 already knew this. What's to say that's not what he did for his own platform? We all know there's plenty of YouTubers out there that have done that. And they eventually get caught. I know I'm kind of going on a rant and all, but I just wanted to make sure that I did this tonight while the information was fresh, while it was late breaking, I guess. I don't really watch No Jumper, but when S.A. Grinch from Instagram sent me that video, I was like, holy shit. And Hoodworthy News also, so follow them. When they sent me those video clips of Adam16 talking with Wack100, calling American Cholo a bitch, I was like, wow, that's crazy. He calls this fool a bitch like multiple times. And it's crazy because I know Gil will eventually show up to No Jumper for an interview. But you know what, guys? I think I kind of went on a rant, but at the same time, I feel like I said some facts tonight. I mean, we got that Adam16 now controls American Cholo podcast. We now found out that Wack100 still thinks American Cholo is a bitch. And I mean, those are very valid information for today. Norby's, you're crashing out. I don't think I'm crashing out. I think it's just crazy that these guys are willing to sell themselves to this guy that is literally using them. I mean, at this point, Adam16 is like I said, Adam16 is saying, wow, I control all these monkeys. They belong to me. Their purpose is to make me popular. Their purpose is to make me money. And these guys are willing to do that just so they can be part of that club. Just so they can have that type of exposure, which is also possibly fake. Everybody gets on criminal shit, but nobody ever questions about How the fuck does Adam16 get those numbers? All these motherfuckers are boring. The only entertaining times they have is when they fucking fight. Aside from that, they're all fucking boring. That fat dude with the fucking elephant legs, what's his name? Poetic Flaco? I don't even know why anybody pays attention to that guy. That compa Raider guy, all he does is laugh and come up with the stupidest fucking things. But I'm not gonna lie, it is entertaining at certain points. Aside from that, I think Icon still works for No Jumper. I actually haven't really seen him on there. But again, like I said, I don't really watch No Jumper. Masticas, can you call in? Not tonight, guys. Tonight I'm not doing call-ins. Hopefully I'll get back to my normal like setup where I could take calls. Compa Raider came out as Irish. I hope he did, because I don't know, man. But aside from that, that was the information that I want to talk about. That Wack100 called Gil a bitch, and that I know for a fact Gil is gonna show up to No Jumper, shake Wack100's hand, and shake Adam16's hand, and ask them, "What do you guys want me to do?" Not realizing that, bro, you're not a part of them. You're just a tool. Blue Devil, you're just a tool for that guy. And the crazy part is that you're going to be happy being a tool. Because for you, you're about the business. And for you, that's a promotion. Being part of No Jumper is a promotion for you. And then you're going to have all these fucking lames like that ginger from fucking the Mississippi River saying, "Oh man, we finally made it. American Cholo on No Jumper. We're moving on up." Stick to your own shit. Keep us out of your mouth. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I wanted to put out here. I thought it was hilarious. When I saw the video of Adam16 talking to Wack, I thought it was fucking hilarious. It made me laugh. Because he was right. American Chola is a bitch. From that, that's pretty much it for everything. It's 11:56 right now. You guys gotta go to work. Probably maybe some of you don't. I do. So I'm one of those lanes with a 9 to 5. So what can I say? I'm not sorry about that. This pays my bills. Aside from that, everybody, thank you that came through. I really didn't think anybody was going to come through tonight, but thank you for all you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, put a comment. Let this message spread out. Aside from that, all good callers. Thank you. Have a good night. Happy Cinco de Mayo while it's still before midnight. And have a great week, everybody. Do something different. And remember, you're never too old to do whatever the fuck you want. So aside from that, much love to everybody that showed up tonight. I thank you. And I'll see you on the next one. But aside from that, don't forget to run the fade.